right, cat lovers. Let me ask you something. Ever feel like your cat is plotting a silent rebellion? Maybe you've moved the furniture around and suddenly you're getting the cold shoulder. Or perhaps you're deep into a TikTok binge and your feline decides the perfect moment to knock over your water is right now. Coincidence? I think not. Cats are mysterious little beings, and let's be real, they've got us wrapped around their paws. But here's the kicker. What if it's you, yes you, doing things that are secretly driving them nuts? Those late-night zoomies, the sudden death glares, the dramatic "how dare you" stares. They might just be reactions to something you didn't even realize you were doing. Today, we're uncovering 15 surprising things that could be bugging your cat and how to fix them. So, grab your cat, if they're in a good mood, get cozy, and let's make your home the ultimate kitty sanctuary. Ready? Let's jump in! One. Skipping the cat-proofing. Ever wonder why your cat seems determined to turn your house into a chaotic obstacle course? One minute you've got a lovely vase sitting on your table, and the next, your cat has turned it into a game of how far can I bat this before it shatters? Cats are natural explorers, but let's face it, they're not exactly gentle with their surroundings. And if your home is filled with fragile knickknacks, well, it's basically an invitation for disaster. Ever notice how cats treat your fragile decor like it's part of their personal playground? Big Boy does it all the time. A glass vase here, a lamp there, nothing is safe. After one too many shattered items, I've learnt to keep anything delicate well out of reach. Trust me, your favourite trinkets will thank you. But here's where it gets fun. Take a quick look around your space right now. Do you have a few too many breakable treasures sitting out, just waiting for your cat to send them flying? Challenge yourself to cat-proof your home by securing or removing those items from your cat's favourite hangouts. You'll save yourself a headache, and your decor will thank you. And hey, if you're feeling brave, drop a comment and share the most ridiculous thing your cat has knocked over. Let's see who's got the wildest story. I bet there are some real contenders out there. 2. Not rotating their sleeping spots. We all know cats are the napping champions of the world, but did you know they're also connoisseurs when it comes to their sleep setup? Sure, they might have a favourite bed today, but if you've ever caught your cat suddenly ignoring that cosy spot you spent good money on, they might just be looking for a little change of scenery. Cats love variety in their lounging locations, kind of like how royalty might tire of one palace wing and move on to another. Cats are like royalty when it comes to napping spots. What they adore today might bore them tomorrow. One day it's the cozy bed by the window, the next day they act like it's beneath them. Max, my cat, once treated his favourite nook like it was a royal throne, until one day he simply walked away in disgust. I found that swapping the blanket or giving them a new perch works wonders to keep them interested. I swapped out the blanket for a fluffier one and moved the bed to a different spot, and boom, Max was back, sprawled out and snoring like it was his new favourite place in the world. So here's a tip. Try rotating your cat's sleeping spots. Move their bed to a new corner or offer them a fresh, soft blanket. You'll be amazed at how quickly they claim the new space as their own. It's like giving them a mini bedroom makeover, and we all know how cats love to be pampered. 3. Ignoring the power of routine. Cats are all about routine. They thrive on predictability, and when their schedule gets thrown off, even just a little, you might find yourself on the receiving end of some serious catitude. Whether it's mealtime, playtime, or their afternoon snooze, cats want things to run like clockwork, and when they don't, expect some protests. Cats are the ultimate creatures of habit. Even the smallest disruption to their schedule, like feeding time, can earn you an icy glare. I once made the mistake of serving Max his dinner an hour late, and let's just say, he wasn't amused. Stick to a routine, and your cat will be much happier and less likely to hold a grudge. Let's just say Max runs a tight ship, and messing with his routine is like poking the bear. If you want to keep your cat calm and content, it's simple. Maintain consistency. Regular mealtimes, play sessions, and even cuddle routines help your cat feel safe and secure. A predictable day means a happy cat, and trust me, that's much better than getting the stink eye because you dared to serve dinner a little late. 4. Forgetting to clean their food and water bowls. Ever noticed how gross your own water bottle gets when it's left unwashed for too long? Well, the same goes for your cat's food and water bowls, except their noses are way more sensitive than ours. Cats can pick up on even the slightest hint of staleness or residue in their dishes, and trust me, they're not shy about turning their noses up at it. I once forgot to wash Big Boy's water bowl for a couple of days, thinking, it's just water, how bad could it be? He promptly staged a mini protest by refusing to drink from it altogether. After a thorough cleaning, he was back to sipping like nothing had happened. The key here, Clean those bowls daily with soap and water. It's a small effort, but it makes a huge difference in keeping your cat happy and healthy. A fresh, clean dish isn't just about avoiding picky eating. It's also essential for preventing stomach upsets and keeping things hygienic. Plus, who wouldn't want to dine in style? 5. Neglecting to cat-proof windows and doors. Cats are natural-born explorers, and their curiosity often takes them to places they shouldn't be, especially when it comes to windows and doors. That little gap in the window might not seem like a big deal to you, but to your cat, it's an open invitation for adventure. I found this out the hard way when Max, in a moment of sheer determination, tried to slip through a barely cracked window, all because he spotted a bird outside. Thankfully, I managed to catch him just in time, but it was a close call I'd rather not repeat. To avoid a heart-stopping moment like that, make sure every window has a secure screen and that doors are always properly closed. If you've got an escape artist on your hands, be extra cautious. Cats are sneakier than you think. A few simple precautions can save you a lot of stress and, more importantly, keep your cat safe from their own curiosity. After all, their love of exploring shouldn't come at the cost of their safety. 6. Using strong cleaning products. Cats have a supercharged sense of smell, and what might seem like a fresh, lemony scent to us can be an overwhelming and sometimes harmful odor to them. I learned this lesson when I cleaned the floors with a strong lemon-scented cleaner, thinking I was doing a great job. Big Boy, however, was less impressed. He avoided that room like the plague for 2 whole days, clearly not a fan of my fresh floors. The reality is, many common cleaning products can irritate your cat's sensitive nose, and some are even toxic. So it's always safer to stick to pet-friendly cleaners. If you're planning to deep clean, make sure your cat has a well-ventilated, safe space to retreat to while you work. By making this small switch, you'll keep your home clean without turning it into a no-go zone for your feline friend. Fresh floors and a happy cat. Now that's a win-win. 7. Not respecting their alone time. We all adore cuddling our cats, but let's face it, sometimes they just want to be left alone. Cats are a lot like people in that sense. They enjoy affection on their terms, and when they retreat to their quiet spot, it's a clear sign they need some downtime. Trust me, I've been on the receiving end of Big Boy's don't touch me swipes more times than I'd like to admit. It didn't take long to realize that when he disappears into his favorite hiding spot, it's best to let him have his space. Giving your cat the room to recharge is crucial for maintaining a peaceful relationship. After all, when they're ready for affection, they'll come back to you, and probably demand it with a headbutt or a slow blink. Take a look around your home and identify your cat's favorite hiding spots. Where do they go when they want some alone time? It could be under the bed, behind the couch, or even in a cozy box. Respect those spaces and let them retreat when they need to. And hey, if you've ever had your cat make a dramatic I need space exit, share the story in the comments. 8. Too much noise. Cats are incredibly sensitive to their surroundings, and loud noises can quickly turn their peaceful day into a stressful one. Whether it's the vacuum roaring through the house, blaring music, or even the doorbell constantly ringing, these sounds can leave your cat feeling anxious and uneasy. They prefer calm, quiet environments where they can truly relax. If your home tends to get noisy, try creating a peaceful sanctuary for your cat. Set up a quiet zone in a room or a cozy corner where they can escape the commotion, especially when guests are over. A little bit of quiet goes a long way in keeping your cat happy and stress-free. 9. Forgetting about the windowsill. Few cats may not have Netflix, but they have something even better. Windowsills. There's nothing more entertaining for a cat than watching the world go by, especially from a sunny perch. Without a good window view, your cat might start feeling a bit bored or restless, missing out on their daily dose of cat TV. Set up a cozy perch by the window with a soft bed or blanket, and if you want to take it up a notch, try placing a bird feeder outside. It's the perfect setup to keep your cat entertained and content, with endless entertainment right outside their favorite sunny spot. 10. Overstimulation. We all love showering our cats with affection, but sometimes there's such a thing as too much love. Cats have incredibly sensitive skin, and after a while, what starts as a pleasant petting session can quickly become overwhelming for them. You'll know it's happening if you start seeing signs like tail twitching or ears flattening. These are your cat's subtle or not so subtle ways of saying, "Okay, that's enough." When you notice these cues, it's time to back off and give your kitty some space. Let them come to you when they're ready for more affection. 11. Skipping regular vet visits. Your cat might seem perfectly healthy, but don't be fooled. They're experts at hiding discomfort and pain. That's why those yearly vet visits are so important. Regular checkups help catch potential issues before they turn into major problems, even when your feline friend appears to be in top shape. Set a reminder for those annual appointments and make sure vaccinations are up to date. Sure, your cat might not be thrilled about the trip to the vet, but in the long run, they'll be happier and healthier, and you'll have peace of mind knowing they're in great shape. 12. Not providing enough hideaways. Cats are natural hiders. Whether it's a box, a cozy nook, or that mysterious spot under the bed, they love having places where they can retreat and feel safe. If your home lacks enough hiding spots, your cat might start to feel exposed and stressed. You don't have to invest in fancy cat furniture to give them that sense of security. A simple cardboard box with a blanket inside can become their personal sanctuary. By adding a few hideaways around the house, you're giving your cat the space they need to relax and feel secure. Because every cat deserves their own little corner of the world. 13. Lack of sunbathing spots. Is your cat missing out on one of their favorite pastimes? Basking in the sun? Cats are natural sunbathers, and soaking up those warm rays is their idea of pure bliss. Without a good sunny spot to stretch out in, your kitty might start feeling a bit down. But don't worry, it's easy to create the ultimate sunbathing haven for them. Find a window where the sunlight streams in and set up a cozy spot with a soft bed or blanket. It doesn't take much, but trust me, your cat will appreciate it. Here's a quick challenge. Take a look around your home and find the sunniest spot. Set up a little sun nook for your cat and watch as they claim it as their new favorite place. Does your cat already have a go-to sunbathing spot? Share your setup in the comments. Let's see whose cat has the coziest sun lounge. 14. Inconsistent playtime. Cats may seem like lazy loungers, but they actually need regular play sessions to burn off that built-up energy. Without consistent play, your cat might find less ideal ways to entertain themselves. Cue the midnight zoomies or random attacks on your feet. To keep your feline friend happy and well-behaved, set aside dedicated time each day for interactive play. Whether it's chasing a laser pointer, pouncing on a feather wand, or batting around a string, maintaining a consistent playtime routine helps them stay physically active and mentally stimulated. 15. Not using cat-safe plants. Indoor plants can bring a lovely touch of nature into your home, but some of them can pose serious risks to your curious cat. Many common houseplants like lilies or pothos are toxic to cats and can cause health issues if ingested. Before bringing any new plants into your home, make sure to research whether they're safe for your kitty. Stick to cat-friendly options like catnip, spider plants, or Boston ferns. That way your home stays green and beautiful, and your cat can safely enjoy their little jungle without any risk. And there you have it. 15 ways your cat might be secretly plotting their revenge. A few simple tweaks, and you'll not only avoid their silent judgment, but turn your home into the cat kingdom they truly deserve. Did any of these surprise you? Let me know in the comments, especially if your cat has a weird quirk that keeps you on your toes. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to stay one step ahead of your feline overlord. Together, we'll keep unraveling the mysteries of our furry companions, one mischief at a time. Thanks for watching, and remember, in the grand scheme of things, you're not just a pet owner, you're living with a tiny furry mastermind.